Good morning, Unity of Payson. I'm delighted that you are here with us this morning. Love is what you are, and love is all you need. Of course, our theme is love this month, and we continue with that this morning. And would you join me in an opening prayer? God of all goodness and love, we are grateful for this beautiful morning, one of the many blessings that assures us that divine goodness is everywhere around us, expressing in all of creation and in and as each of us. We see that divine goodness being expressed in specific ways, and we hold it in our focus as we rise in consciousness to truly live the truth that resonates deep within us. As we've just celebrated Earth Day this week, we affirm the awareness of our responsibility to care for our planet and to our part in its restoration. As we see the struggle for justice and equality play out in our society, we praise the forward steps we see. We commit ourselves to the demonstration of the truth that we know that we are all one. Individually, none of us is more and none of us is less than any of our fellow citizens. Let us live in that oneness. We're grateful that together in that oneness, we rise in consciousness, and each of us individually is becoming the Christ that's within us. We are demonstrating that Christ consciousness and becoming the best Christ that we can be each and every day. Again, we bless everyone who has joined us this morning. Bless all those that are listening in. We are grateful for this demonstration of oneness, this small community, well, maybe not so small, this wonderful community that you have given to us. And so it is. Amen.
Amen. Welcome, Unity of Payson. Gosh, we're so glad that everybody has joined us this morning. And what a fun song to start the day. All those memories brought back. So it doesn't look like we have anyone new with us this morning. But anyone that sees this later online, if you would like to be informed of Unity of Payson's many activities that we have going on, please contact us at our website at unityofpayson.org or send a message to Reverend Neil in the chat. And if you provide your name and email, we'll send you the newsletter that comes out on Mondays, and it has all the activities. And so let's say our welcome to each other and anyone else that still has to find us. We love you, we bless you, and we welcome you. And we have an opening song, one of our favorites, Swing Wide the Doors by Daniel Nahmod.
Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Here we go now. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart. service, it's about lending a hand, about lending a hand. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. There's a voice that I've heard for years. I learned to keep it inside. Well, now it's coming in loud and clear. I want a deeper life. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand, about lending a hand. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. All right now, swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine.
Ah, yes, heart wide open. And so let's move on to gratitudes. You know, we're really grateful for everybody that contributes to Unity of Payson so that we can continue to meet like this technology. And of course, we've had lots of activities again this week. And so we're grateful this week for, again, our morning coffee at 9:30 weekdays, for our Intender Circle on Thursdays, for Nick, Rick, and Neil's discussion groups, for the Course in Miracles that Reverend Neil is facilitating. And we had a great What's It All About with Kay and Marianne and their interview of our wonderful Tom. That was great fun. And of course, yesterday, our annual yard sale. God bless you, Kay, for everything that you did, for all of the build up to it and even the follow up to it, and all of the other volunteers that came out. Thank you so much for making it such a great success. And we know that you have gratitudes also. And so at the end of service, we'll be unmuting everybody. So save up your gratitudes and we'll go on to them there. So Unity is grounded in prayer and in meditation. And we do have trained prayer chaplains, quite a few of them actually, to support you. And they are available to pray with you. And the phone number there that you can call is 928-235-7142. And if you would like personal prayer contact, please leave your name and either a phone number or an email, and one of our prayer chaplains will contact you. We hold them in sacred prayer for 30 days, and then I send them on to Silent Unity that also holds them for another 30 days. Let's see. And now our theme that we are continuing with this month is love. An inexhaustible stream of divine love pours through me, blessing others and myself. And today's speaker is Dr. Donna Steckal, Ph.D., LUT, and her talk title is Love as a Principle. And Dr. Steckal is a licensed Unity teacher and a licensed psychologist in private practice. She also teaches graduate psychology courses and is a certified trainer for the Center for Nonviolent Communication. It is her passion to embody and speak the truth, to live with integrity, and to help others do the same. And now we move on to our metaphysical moment. Truth transcends our physical experience of life and our world. Please join with me as we consider this expression of truth. And today I chose something from the little book, Handle with Prayer by Alan Cohen. And the title is Opening to Love. I open myself to receive all the love and blessings appointed me. I let go of any notion of smallness and step into my true power and deservingness as your beloved child. I live in an abundant universe, and all the well-being I seek is flowing to me now. I will wait no longer. I renounce the substitutes for love that I have accepted in the past and boldly claim my right to enjoy the best. I accept the blessings. I receive your great gifts and extend my riches to all I need. And the quote, be open to recognizing the hand of love when it reaches out to bless you. And how often in our lives have we been sent those gifts in the way of perhaps a wonderful friend, or someone suggests a book, or we just happen in on the right religious service, the right spiritual place for us. Those are no accidents. That is the universe sending you this love and this opportunity. And so I just encourage all of us to be aware, be alert, to look for the goodness that is all around us. Choose and intend to see love and goodness, and you will be amazed at how much more it shows up for you in your life. And now, Dr. Steckal will give us her message.
Well, good morning. I'm glad you are with us today, and I'm happy to be here. The title of my talk, as Betty announced, is Love as a Principle. Now, when I first heard this idea of principle, I really didn't get it. I didn't know what it meant. But now I kind of get it. And I want to share some ideas about it with you. So first, what does principle mean, according to Miriam, the librarian? The word principle means a fundamental truth that serves as the foundation for a belief system and behavior. That is, what we believe and value and how we act, how we take care of ourselves, how we take care of the planet, how we interact with others and the world around us, is all based on our belief system and what we value. So it's very important for us to know who we are, what we believe in, and why we are here. The good news today that I want to share is that love is not just a feeling that's fleeting. Love is a principle available to us whenever we want it, wherever we are. And not only is it accessible everywhere we go, it is within us as well. And we are within it. So today I'd like to talk about how to bring that principle to life in our everyday experience. So here's my sermon sentence. As we realize who we are, and demonstrate love, love will radiate out from us. This opens a powerful door, almost like a vortex of energy that allows others around us to do likewise, realize who they are, and demonstrate and radiate love in return. It's catchy. So here you have a picture of what it kind of looks like. So one person can change everyone around them by radiating that love, by demonstrating that love within them. So let's talk about realizing love as a principle. This involves remembering who we are and why, knowing why we are here. So at my very first week-long Unity retreat in 1986, it was called Spirit's Journey, and the name called to me. It was sponsored by the Association of Unity Churches. And I was in Long Island, and this thing was happening in San Diego. And Spirit's Journey just called to me, and I said, I've got to go to that. So I went by myself. One of the things that happened during that week-long conference was there was a meditation about discovering our purpose that I attended. And during that, I realized a great secret, that love is who I am and why I am here. It was quite the aha for me at that time. And when I really got that truth, it changed my whole perspective and my outlook about my life. It empowered me. Instead of thinking about what others were thinking about me, I felt like a true equal. And I began to expect miracles rather than to project doom. Some of you may chuckle with that phrase, projecting doom, and you may know exactly what I'm talking about. It's putting your faith and worry about the future rather than in expecting what you want and having faith that you will have what you need. So it's just a shift. So I was also attending A Course in Miracles at that time. A support group, reading and talking about miracles, which reinforced the idea for me of changing my perspective. And we know that that change in perspective, that's the miracle. And it can happen in a holy instant. There was a saying I learned in A Course in Miracles that reinforced this idea. I could see this differently, meaning with the eyes of love. And just having that willingness to see something differently can go a long way in creating the realization of love in your life. The use of affirmations can remind us of our oneness with the divine. I used to have a bumper sticker back then. I got it at a Unity bookstore. And it was peace be still. And that's, that was my affirmation. When I became anxious, I would say, peace be still. And I would breathe. And I would repeat that. There's the phrase from the Bible, be still and know that I am God. I really like that one, and I will use it later in our meditation. But I want to say something about affirmations. Placing the words I am in front of your statement can really empower the word. So I have a sign right on the wall behind my laptop here, And it says, I am never away from spirit as I move through this life experience. And it seems like when I need to remember that, I will look up and I will see that. And it's just a reminder, but it's a powerful reminder of who I am. And there's another one that is really powerful. I am poised and centered in the Christ mind. Nothing can disturb the calm peace of my soul. And I have collected little, so I have like bookmarks hanging, and I have little stickies around my laptop, and I have sayings on them that I've collected like from my Tai Chi instructor. Where the mind goes, life energy flows. There is always enough time, goodness, and love. I have everything I need when I need it. These are the types of statements that really help us to remember who we are. So I invite you to create those statements for yourself. I have one that I keep on my refrigerator, and for some reason, whenever I need to see it, I happen to look right at it. And it just has 3 words: trust the process. Trust the process. In other words, whatever I'm going through is going to lead me to something beautiful when I'm looking for that. So now I'd like to talk about demonstrating love. So, Neil, can we go back to the title slide? Thank you. So I'd like to talk about what I've learned from some of my favorite teachers about demonstrating love. So Emily Cady, who was one of the first writers for Unity, she wrote a book called Lessons in Truth. And in that book, she shares another powerful secret, that our deepest and truest desires are seeking us. Our deepest and truest desires are seeking us. So knowing that if we want something, it is seeking us. So we just ask, show me this. And watch what happens. Charles Fillmore, co-founder of Unity, proposed there are 3 steps to every demonstration. And demonstration for this term means the form, the creative outcome of the belief, of the desire, what shows up. And he identified 3 steps to a demonstration. First is recognizing principle. The second is holding the idea. And the third is acknowledging its fulfillment. Now, what does that mean? Recognizing principle. So realizing I am love. So I realize it and affirm it at the same time, and I claim it. So there's a verse in the Bible, pray ye believing. And to me, this means capturing a vision of what we want and releasing that in faith and stating it is done, and letting go with gratitude in advance for its manifestation. So as we believe, we receive. And that means a demonstration. Then the most beautiful thing happens. The love inside of us begins to radiate outward. Through the law of cause and effect, love is returned to us. So my mentor, Marshall Rosenberg, who developed nonviolent communication, believed that love is a need. And needs are the closest way to connect to the divine energy in others and in ourselves. He said, the needs come because we're alive. And getting connected to what's alive in us is getting connected to our own divine energy. Now, just a little background on Rosenberg. He was raised in Chicago during the race riots as a Jewish boy. And he described getting into lots of fights as a boy growing up. So when he became an adult and he studied psychology, he didn't really care for the labels that for all the different diagnoses, and he thought they were negative. So he kind of let that go. He stopped working as a clinical psychologist, and he started developing this process and going on the road to mediate areas of conflict. And it just spread. And today there's over 300 trainers worldwide. And the book, Nonviolent Communication, has been translated into at least a dozen languages. And it just spread. It just spread. So to me, needs language is a language of oneness. And I'm bringing this up because I think knowing needs language helps us demonstrate love in our life. According to nonviolent communication, there's no conflict at the need level because we all have the same needs. And everything we say or do is done in the service of those needs. So if I can identify what my true needs are, this also allows me to understand others' needs, and vice versa. It goes both ways. Rosenberg said, our greatest need is to enrich and contribute to life. Let me say that again. Our greatest need is to enrich and contribute to life. Isn't that beautiful? Knowing this as my true need allows me to honor my own efforts because I know the true purpose of my actions. And when we know we are loved, we no longer need to see ourselves or anyone else as against us. If I think I have an enemy and I want them to be punished for something they have done, then I have forgotten who we both are. What if, and this is a challenge I offer you, what if instead I recognize my true need, which in this case would be for love, to give and receive love. And I claim it for myself and also for the person I thought was against me. And what if I am to send out a blessing that they can also know who they truly are? What a different way to respond. And that way is demonstrating love. And now remember, I said, as you demonstrate, you radiate. It's an organic process. And this allows room for everyone around you to give and receive love as well. So at Unity of Payson, we share an affirmation, and that is, freely we give and freely we receive. In terms of our giving, we don't want to give out of a sense of obligation, but rather we want to give from our heart with a sense of freedom and action that's in harmony with our core values. And when we do that, that allows the receiver to receive without feeling obligated to give in return. So I encourage each of us to remember who we are and why we are here. We are love, and we are here to love. And I'm going to share my sermon sentence again. As we realize, demonstrate, and radiate love, This allows others around us to realize, demonstrate, and radiate love in return. And my challenge is, are you ready? Let's do this thing. Thank you. So now I would like to introduce our meditation song. The song is written by Ruth Bebermeyer, who sang and traveled with Dr. Rosenberg. It's called Given To, and this short song captures the nature of giving and receiving from the heart. So let's prepare for meditation. Put the sound on, Neil. Well, I'm going to say the words of the song because I'm not hearing it. I never feel more given to you than when you take from me. You understand the joy I feel giving to you. And you know my giving wasn't done to put you in my debt, but because I chose to express the love I feel inside. To receive with grace may be the better giving, but there's no way I can separate the two. When you give to me, I give you my receiving. And when you take from me, I feel so given too. So now I invite us to become still and to relax our body and relax our mind. And take some slow, deep breaths and long exhales. I invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable, or soften your gaze and allow the stillness to fall gently all around you. Let's drop our awareness into our heart space as we let go of the past and we let go of the future and we allow ourselves to be here now. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know. Be still. Be. Now let's take this realization into some moments of silence. So now, as we gently bring our awareness back to this time and this place, let us open our eyes and truly see Let's see everyone, including ourselves, with the eyes of love. Let's celebrate this realization and allow it to bring an inner smile to our face, to our mind, and to our heart. Our unity affirmation for April, again, an inexhaustible stream of divine love pours through me, blessing others and myself. And we are grateful for all of the blessings in our lives and so much more. And we say, so it is, and amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna. Powerful message. Be wonderful for us to walk through life with our hearts wide open. And now is our time for our gifts and our offerings. And Unity of Payson has a wide open heart in gratitude for everybody that supports us with time, talents, and treasures. And so we invite you to hold in your heart what is yours to contribute today. And the slide on the screen, if you would like to write a check, you can write that to Unity of Payson, P.O. Box 2582, Payson, Arizona 85547, or go to unityofpayson.org, our website, and hit the donate button. And so now let's hold our highest heart's desire as we affirm, freely we give and freely we receive. And we now have our offering song, As Long as We Have Love, by Mark Stanton Welch.
As long as we have love, we have a way. As long as we have love, we have a way. As long as we have love, as long as we have love, as long as we have love, we have a way. As long as we have love, we have a way. As long as we have love, we have a way. As long as we have love, as long as we have love, as long as we have love, we have a way. As long as we have love, we have a way. As long as we have love, as long as we have love, we have a way. As long as we have love, 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 we have a way. And love shall fill us, love shall fill. As long as we have love, we have a way.
As long as we have love. And now it's time for the dedication of offering. And you can say it with me. divine love through us blesses and multiplies all that we have, all that we give, and all that we receive. We are abundantly prosperous and we give thanks. Yes, we do. And so we start a new month of May, and our new theme is power. The power of my thoughts and words moves me ever closer to the truth of my being. And our speaker next week will be Reverend Neil Worthington, and his talk title is Mastery 101. We're going back to school. And now I'm going to give you a few of our announcements. We have so many more, so please go to our website, unityofpayson.org, or leave your information, your contact information, and we will send you an email every Monday with all kinds of activities going on. But for now, we have, yes, every weekday morning at 9:30, the morning coffee, great way to connect and have fun conversation first thing in the morning. And next, on Thursdays, we have the Intenders group, and that's every Thursday at noon. And all of these activities are online, and they are by love offering. And next we have, yay, Teresa is facilitating a new book circle, and that will be starting a week later than originally announced. So please make note of that. It will begin Monday, May 3rd from 4 o'clock to 5:15. And the book is by the Dalai Lama, Beyond Religion. It's a look at how can the world move forward. And she asked that you get the book and read the first 1/4 of the book. It's a small book, so that's not that much to read. It's a wonderful book, though. And next. Okay, yay. Next Sunday, we are going to try our first hybrid service. So this will be Sunday, May 2nd at our usual 10 o'clock time slot. And it'll be online at our regular Zoom channel, but in person at Kay Adams' house. So once again, Kay, thank you for everything that you do and for offering your home so that we have a place for some of us to gather. We will be strictly following CDC guidelines while we're gathering, so we will be wearing masks and distanced, and the windows will be open. But we do need reservations so that we can hold it at a safe number. So please phone or email Kay 928-978-1283. And her email is kadams509@gmail.com. So thank you all. We already have people responding and making their reservations. So that's great. And Neil, do you have a PS for us?
Yes, just emphasizing a couple of things. It's exciting, but a learning experience. All of this is a learning experience, and we are loving to be able to include people who perhaps could not participate before, now doing it in person, and making that a part of our larger community, which is both virtual and in person. So it's an exciting time as we learn to move ahead, forming our community and nurturing our community in a hybrid way. We're in new territory, and it's very exciting. So I would mention, very important to make that reservation. If you don't have contact with or you didn't get Kay's information, just sending an email to unityofpayson@gmail.com will work, our general email address, and we will get the word to Kay. But preferably let Kay know that you'll be there so she can register people, so we can accommodate people as we need to, as we continue to be safe and look forward to greater time of ease, but a wonderful time of being together in terms of connection. So that's all I've got.
So imagine yourself circling up for the peace song.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be, with God as creator, family are we. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me, and this is the moment now. With every step I take, this is my joyous thought. I take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me.
And our prayer for protection.
The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
All is well. I invite everybody to unmute yourselves now so that we can hear your gratitudes, whether from today or anything you've got going on in your life today.
Well, I'll start. It's Joy.
Yes.
I'm grateful to be here. I've already been out on my 3-mile walk today. My weaving is going a little bit better, and I just put it in the chat. Food Revolution Summit, they have it every year, and there's very wise and wonderful people. John Robbins interviewing John Robbins, the heir to the Baskin Robbins fortune, who walked away from it because he didn't want to, because he realized it was poison. And so anyway, and just such positive, informative people. It's profoundly wonderful. And you can just go online, Food Revolution Summit. 3 interviews each day for 10 days, started yesterday. And if you want to hear any of them again, I bought the package. So just let me know, and we'll figure out the technology and I can send it to you. But if you go and listen to them, they're free each day 3 interviews. So so please do, because it's really, it's so good. And it's not about, loss, it's about wonderfulness and how to make your own health and life and love and everything. Okay. Thank you for listening.
Thanks, Joy.
Thank you.
And do we have some other gratitudes this morning?
I'm going to jump right in because I want to be grateful for our virtual community.
Me too.
There are Susie and Joy and Frosty, at least those 3 that I'm thinking of right away, who are such an integral part of our community, and I am grateful for that. And I got one more. I am grateful for Donna's work on this message today in this service. I know better than the rest of you how diligent she is at this and how much work she puts into it, how she really wants to be able to offer service. So I'm grateful for that.
I'll jump in. It's Teresa. I'm super grateful again to UK. That yard sale is a huge amount of work, and a big portion of it falls to you, and also to the other people who put in a whole lot more this time. Really appreciate it. it helps keep our world
Teresa,
going.
Teresa, you took away what I was going to say, because I was totally grateful to everybody that worked so hard and for all the donations. It was just very, very successful and a lot of fun. So if we should do it again, just know that we all have a bunch of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Anne Marie.
I will not
Well,
hear.
we can't hear you, Anne Marie. I'm not sure why your speaker's not on. No, now you muted yourself.
It's because she's so cold.
Anne Marie,
Okay, well,
You're still muted, girl.
keep
if you can-
working at trying to figure that out while we're
If you-
doing that. Anybody else got anything else that they want to contribute this morning?
I'm Frosty. I'm grateful for Unity of Payson. And Donna, good job this morning. That was very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Frosty.
It's always so much fun when Frosty gets to show up for all of our activities. And Susie, it was fun to see you on again this morning. Phyllis, is that you wanting to come on and give us a gratitude?
Actually, yes, I was just thinking it. You must have been reading my mind. I'm very grateful for Unity of Payson and for Neil and Donna and you who are on so much as facilitator, great work. And I have a special gratitude for after 2 years of very serious work, persistent and diligent, my new daughter-in-law finally arrived. It'll be 3 weeks tomorrow from Nigeria. She is lovely and wonderful. And I hope that soon we will be able to introduce her to Unity and to our friends.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations, Phyllis, to the entire family, because that is a long process. So yay for that.
Yeah,
Congratulations, Phyllis. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
And anybody else? And Kay, I just wanted to also say thank you for hosting and everybody else that helped us set up and break down and repack, all of that.
I also think we need to say to Kay, are you nuts? Because next Sunday we're meeting at your house as well. Oh, she's coming back to answer.
No comment.
Well, we sure appreciate you. Thank you.
Well, thank you. It's a pleasure and an honor, and it's part of love for all of you that give me so much. Thank you all.
I'm going to declare that this time is over, and we will look forward to the next time. So I'm grateful for all of you being here with us this morning, and we will now end the meeting and keep each other in our hearts.
Hands up.
So
Blessings
it is.
to
Yeah.
everybody.
Blessings to everybody.
Many blessings. Many blessings.
See ya all. Have a super day.
Thanks for virtual reality.
Bye, y'all.
Bye,
Bye.
peace.